Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Cisco in Tokyo coming at you with some more Little Big Planet 3. Oh, Holly! Lovely to see you! Right on the jump. Give me 1 second, I gotta fix up my tags and I will see what you said. Planet 3. Came in as it started. I mean, perfect timing. Kind of funny. Trade several juicy raspberries for a real nice sword. Sewing needle. I love it. I always do. Chomping on longerns. Longerns? I don't know what longerns are. This rarely happens, but it always happens before something needs to be done. My ever wonderful body just decided that it needed to do a bio break. The biggest bio break, right before the stream started. It's just like, well, fuck. This sucks. Chinese fruit, okay. I assume that they are delish. Okay, that was the problem. Is I didn't have them set to signal strength. Alright, so that's turning out the way it's supposed to now. I'm almost done. You're done with jury duty. Fuck yeah! Congratulations. I am glad that your jury duty is, you have discharged your duty to the state. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad that you did it. I do think jury duty is an important thing, but I totally understand that it is just a total pain in the ass, and probably not something that you really wanted to be doing, so I'm super glad that you're finished. Congratulations. I think I said that already, but I could say it again. I won't ask you any details, although I am very interested in details, but I won't ask you any because I know that could get you in trouble. And I don't want you to be getting in any trouble on my account, because that would be crummy. Longans are my favorite fruit. They're a pain in the butt. They're a pain in the butt to buy, so I'm going to try growing some from the seeds. That sounds exciting. I hope that it goes well for you. I'm still not, like, I'm not familiar with the longans, but I'm sure they are delish. I imagine, at least. I mean, does this need to be... I mean, we could put it here. I do need this to be straight, though. Incredibly difficult to pull off, but I do need it to be straight. Oh, fudge. That doesn't... I mean, it doesn't look straight, but they never fucking do. I hate it. I hate it so much. Are longans, long perchance? What would them almost sound like longans? See, that's what I was thinking. Hirunda, great minds think alike. Alice, lovely to see you. I hope that you're really well tonight. I hope that the life is being kind to you, as always. Fudge. That's not straight. Oh, you know what I could do? Snowstorming seasons is apparently really bad in parts of the US right now. I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be shocked. It do be bad for the snow. Like the Jon Snow? Terrible for that kid. I wonder if I could move this up a little. See, that doesn't work, though. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I hope that, it is not leaving you feeling bummed out, because I know that the Valentine's Day can sometimes be bumming for the folks. Merry Kissy Kissy Huggy Huggy Day. They're small and round and brown on the outside. The roads were iced in Oregon? No shit. That's, yeah, you don't want to be fucking iced in. That's some bad news. Hopefully your friend is alright. I will keep the toes crossed. Why do I have to do things the way that I do them? I think that's a major question. They have sweet flesh under the skin, just like me, with a pit in the center, just like me. Kind of like a lychee, not like me at all. Seems to be affecting Cascadia mostly. I'll have to ask my folks how it is in the upstates of New York, because that's where they be. Like, I know Jelly Beans is in the Wisconsin, but Wisconsin's not like super heavy snow. Usually. But upstate New York, it can depend, especially where my folks are, because they can get it off of... give me a second. Brain meat's not working for me. They can get it coming down off of Buffalo. It does snow often in Oregon. No shit. I really don't have a... I don't like have a particular strong image of Oregon weather. Like, I know Washington is always rainy. Like, that's the Oh, it doesn't snow in... Fuck me. That's a pretty bad mistake. Okay. Doesn't snow in Oregon often. That's a no good event. I hope your friend's staying safe. Hopefully staying off the roads to the extent possible. What do I want here? Well, I know what I want right here, so let's just sort that, and then I can figure other stuff out. Oh, I fudged. Well, you know what? I deserve that. That's fine. That's fine. I looked it up, and what the weather services are saying is that big snow is coming, and it mostly will affect the East Coast and the Midwest. Well, now I'm concerned. I mean, I'm always kind of concerned, but I don't know if where my folks are is like close enough to the coast to be. I mean, but it is the East Coast if you look at a map. Even if they are a couple of hours inland. Global warming, gotta love it. I do not, in fact, gotta love it. Thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go with not loving it, actually. this goes. Like, just so long as it's not getting stuck. I live in a country where it doesn't snow, so I am snow-free. For now. For now. I hope that continues. I would like you to remain snow-free. Especially Jon Snow-free. It actually does snow down in Spain quite a bit, but in Portugal, there's only a mountain where it snows. Alright. You know, these lights, they don't need the inputs. They can stay on. In fact, they maybe ought to stay on. People sell snow from that mountain for 5. Wait, what? How you buying snow? How does that fucking work? That doesn't make any sense. It's gonna melt. It's gonna be water. How would they fucking know? It's in a bag. This does not... This does not inspire confidence. It's in a bag. Bags are famous for being melt-free? I'm not sure about that, hun. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound true. That doesn't sound true at all. That sounds like bullshit. Womp womp. Oh, Skronos, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope the life is going good with the things and the stuff and the tricks. Those are for kids. They can be. The tricks can be for kids. This whole setup is, like... I think this whole setup is deeply whack. Oh, that's because I made the glass. Oh, you silly girl. You should not have done it that way. What you need is the physics tweaker. Put the physics tweaker on the glass. Mori says hi. Well, I say hi right back to Mori. I hope that she is well. I hope that life is being kind to her. Or at least as kind as any of us can hope in this bitch of a world. Let her know that she is loved. I mean, I'm sure that you do that already, but, you know, from us. I got one once, did not buy it. We just got a plastic bag and put some snow from the mountain in it. The second we left the mountain, it turned into water. I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny. It's real funny. Womp womp. I'm sorry, Alice. I should have a if I'm gonna be laughing, I should have a more dulcet voice, which I do not. Why? Like, there's such a banging noise. You're just too American brained. You don't understand the deep joys of Southern European snow and bag trick. I guess not. I guess not. I mean, I had snow growing up is the thing, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like I had enough of it. Yo, why are you being weird, game? Oh, maybe... Okay, that's why. Fair enough. Why are the collector's eyes so weird? Collector, why are you like this? We still get quite a lot of snow over here, and I'd like it to end already. Has it been real bad this year, Kronos? Southern Europe trade snowed for all months of all years. Sun to be burned to a crisp by the sun 24 hours a day every year. That sounds like a bad trade. Alright, like, the base is fine. I don't know about the switch. Also, why did you blink like that? That was real weird. You shouldn't be blinking like that. Do you have rain flooding a lot in Japan? I haven't had it bad any place that I've lived, but I do know that there are places that get, like, I don't know that I can remember any, like, super bad floods, but you get, like, washouts fairly frequently, because all of the rivers and creeks are all concrete throated. So, like, when we get a heavy rain, then it just sluices down these concrete, you know, basically man-made rivers at this point. But I don't remember getting severe flooding in, Osaka? What if you use a spring bolt instead of a wobble bolt for the switch? So it would snap back when you let go. Let me test it, because, like, this took a while to set up. Now, why does that blink? That shouldn't blink. Oh, Hirunda, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Congratulations once again on having the jury duty finished, and I hope that you have a wonderful sleep. Seems to be doing some basic flooding, like there was a very deadly flooding last year in Noto, in Ichikawa. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. That's an interesting idea, Kronos. Oh, can you pull it down all the way? See, I feel like something's messed up here. There! Like, what was that blink? Why is that happening? Ichikawa Prefecture seems to suffer a lot of flooding due to its weird geographic position. It has part that is very near to the sea. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? And of course I couldn't tell because I had it blanked out. It's really good, just a goofer sometimes. I wonder, hold on a second. I think I might have an idea of what's going on here. I really wish this pinwheel wasn't like, I wish this wasn't the only way I know how to do this type of, old school technique. Cause like, it looks like a fucking swastika. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. The blue screen is blinking on once when it's dropping down, and it shouldn't be doing that. So it comes up, that's fine. And we turn the collector off, that seems to be fine. But like there's these blinks, and I don't know why it's... Because I really need it to not be blinking. Because that's just going to be a pain in the butt to do any editing. Like, I need it to be a clean off, basically. On-off opacity, yeah. It's... The opacity tweaker is on-off. Alright, you're going down there. Okay, but so here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. The blue screen is not sticker material. It's a conveyor. I can't remember exactly why Superman recommended the conveyor material instead of sticker paneling. I think the sticker paneling might produce like a little bit of light on its own, whereas I don't think the conveyor does that. Or does it? I'll ask Supam when he's in tonight. Right Avowed is very soon. What is Right Avowed? Maybe emitting it might work instead of on and off. Okay, Just Avowed. But I still don't know what Just Avowed is. It's like Oblivion from Obsidian, the New Vegas devs, set in the universe of the Pillars of Eternity RPG series. Okay. Bandit! How you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hope the life is treating you good with the things and the stuff. Everybody's hyped for it. It seems to be going by reviews that it's got... It seems going by reviews that it's going for a very Morrowind with survival elements kind of thing. And you're hyped for it. Okay. If you admit it, it would have to follow the TV, of course. Well... I mean, I could do something where I use the destroy emitted function on the emitters in LBP3. Maybe to get rid of it? I got like all this stuff and I don't know like where it's going, like what it's doing. It's a lot. Like there's a lot of logic in here that I didn't need to go this freaking hard on. Oh. And this silly gap means I can't do the testing the way I need to. God damn it! Why did I make this so difficult? I want to know what this one up top is going to. Okay, like... I'm kind of relaxing. It's early in the morning, I'm doing alright. I got my hair braided. Oh, that's nice. Right now I'm not having any real struggles for once, I'm just chilling. Bandit, that makes me so glad to hear. I'm glad that you're getting some nice chilling days where you don't have to have like a lot of stress coming out of your brains. And it sounds like the hair braiding is going well for you, and I like that. I should put like half an effort into learning how to braid. Oh, what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, Des, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope life is treating you good. Is that Risk of Rain that you play got co-op? I believe both Risks of Rain have co-op couch, as well as... I'm not sure if co-op online. Yeah, for the PS stuff, but... What if I do... 2 is online, okay. Shoot. Well, that's not what I wanted it to do. Risk of Rains are co-op, but not crossplay. I need you to be on. Whenever these little kids are on the screen. It'd be cool if it was, for sure. Like, that game would be so much fun. Risk of Rain is a lot of fun. Like, both 1 and 2 I love for fairly different reasons, but... do this. See, this is the problem. Like, I know exactly how I would do this with, modern logic, but trying to, like, think about how to do it with old school logic is just... such a pain in the butt. Okay, let me think about this. So whenever these are on, Anna, how you doing? I'm nerding kinda okay, I guess. Nerding well enough. Also, Bandit, I love Engineer, but I never really got the hang of Mercenary. I'd kinda like to, because Mercenary seems really neat, but I was never really good with them. I was watching Ghost Cat Anzu yesterday with Alessia. That was the Ghost Cat film I posted to you about a while ago, and it's a very good film. There's a scene where King Enma, the King of Pal, has to wait in line in a car due to a trap gliding. I should watch that movie. That sounds pretty slick. Well, like... Right, whenever... Oh, because these turn off when it's going down. Because I needed them off when the screen was on. I'm a bit stunned because I just got my stuff done, amongst which a vaccine. So my arm and face are tingly, but I'm making foods. I hope that you eat the most delicious foods. I hope they are so good, so very good. We could do... No, because this is going to disappear. So it can't be that. It's pretty good. The fascist half was kind of nostalgic. It kind of got the summer. Do you mean the first half? Okay, good, because I was real confused. Top, there's very few people. The best job to get is working retail at a furniture store. I threw some frozen gyoza into a pan. It's okay, dear. Hey, I mean, it's if it's yummy, that's all that matters. You get the yumminess in. Let's be real though. Fascism is all about nostalgia. You're not wrong. Hive. Also, Hive. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. Alright. Let me... think. God, why is this so difficult? I need a fucking map. Okay, this is the only time that it's off, right? So, at all other times it's going to be invisible. So I think what we want, well, I think one thing that we could do is also, Hive, are you getting sleep tonight? Please tell me you're getting sleep tonight, hon. Because I would like you to do that. You'll be sleeping soon? Good. I mean, I'm always sad that you can't stay as long as you would like, but I'm much happier that you are getting rest. That is important to me. Fascism isn't even about nostalgia, it's about nostalgia for something that never was. Like, nostalgia, you still require some actual history. I mean, it's a highly, like, idealized form of something that was. I feel like. Oh, what did I miss? Besides the futurists were like, yeah, fascism will bring the future of cars with machine guns. Oh, in response to Hive, fascism is about nostalgia besides the futurists. Okay. Futurists were so funny. Top 10 artist movements. I don't, like, is that where we get the Batmobile? Did the Batmobile have machine guns? I mean, I know that all the post, Brain, the dude with the funny hair and Edward Scissorhands, the hack, what's his name? Food has been gotten. Feed that mortal coil. Tim Burton, right? All the post-Burton Batmobiles had machine guns. But did the OG Batmobile have machine guns? There's 5 Burton films I'll stand. He's still a hack, though. I mean, he could have films that you stand, and he could still be a hack. OG Batmobile is just kind of a shitty film. I mean, if we're judging a car as being... Okay, so I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. That's not quite right. Well, so that's, like... But... Burton's Batmobile definitely has machine guns. And Nolan's Batmobile's got machine guns. I don't remember if animated series has machine guns. It would be weird for the original to have machine guns. Is this true? The Batmobile in The Batman is just an American muscle car with a giant engine strapped to it. That's kind of funny, though. Big Fish, Batman Returns, Mars Attacks, Nightmare Before Christmas. This one doesn't count because Nightmare was mostly Henry Selick and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Wait, did Burton do Pee-wee's Big Adventure? I don't know if I realized that. Didn't particularly like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but it did have Large Marge, and I do like Large Marge. It's his first full-length film, no shit. See, all about learning. We are all about learning in this house. And by house, I mean room, and by room, I mean stream. I like the aesthetic of old Logic, and it's fun as a puzzle, but also it's just it's an utter pain in the ass. See now. Oh, well, okay, I know part of what the issue is, and that's that this is way too wide. This should be, like, this should only be, like, 3. My bomb survival logic was peak aesthetic, unironically. I wish you had pictures of it. See, I want this finished so, like, I can work on other things. Like, I want to do the fun part, which is like decoration. Wait, why are you invisible now? Oh, wait, hold on. Am I being a goof? I might be being a goof. Oh fudge, give me a quick look. Hive addressing Anna. I like it. It's about how the institution of Batman was flawed from day one, day dot, and his focus on the vengeance part of Batman led him to very conveniently allowing himself to self-medicate through violence and not have to reckon with actually properly improving things, and also letting the Wayne fortune be embezzled for wrong. Right from under his nose. I mean, real detective hours there, Batman. Way to go. Way to detective it up. Why are you blinking? Also, why are you on? What the fuck? Why is my life so fucking difficult? Are you supposed to be inverted? What is the problem here? You are off now. Futurism is like from our good friends at Wikipedia, was an artistic and social movement that originated in Italy and to a lesser extent other countries in the early 20th century. It emphasized dynamism, speed, technology, youth, violence, and objects, such as the car, the airplane, and the industrial city. I mean, so, Danger Diabolique, futurist or not? The Batman is great because he's a spoiled rich kid being a violent jerk while trying to fashion himself as a detective, except he gets almost every single thing wrong because he's too busy being a rich, spoiled kid who's sulking, while everyone who does come up with the answers comes from humble origins. That's kind of cool. It does have, like, the really goofy Riddler, though, and I don't know about that. Danger Diabolique is loved by the Italian mafia, so it's hyperfuturism. Okay, alright, so that worked. Now, you should turn off. Why are you on? Why are you blinking? What the fuck? Why must you make my life so goddamn difficult? I am the sad. I am the sad and I hate it. What is your malfunction, game? Wait, am I doing... That's signal strength, right? Okay. These should all be signal strength. The Movie Goofy Riddler is great because it turns out he live streams to his own cadre of terrorists, but like, he was just a regular streamer. It's just the stuff that he's talking about is planning a terrorist attack. That's pretty funny. You know, I'll give credit where it's due. That's pretty funny. First off, like, let's make this really fast. Like, maybe that'll help. Oh, God bless it. See, you blink! Why do you blink? Why do you do that? Why are you doing that? God dang it. This is gonna give me agita. I don't want agita. Agita sucks. Wow. Such a sad baby. Right, that was fine. Now, what just happened there? Like, that was the weird thing, right? Something didn't move right. Oh shoot. Missed a bit from Alice. Let me catch that up. By the time Mussolini was in power, futurists were like, wow, this guy's gonna help us bring about the glorious future. And we're doing stuff like pitching him on cars with machine guns and cars with cannons. And by all accounts, he was mostly annoyed by them. Mussolini was like, Italy will be the return of the Roman Empire. Meanwhile, the futurists were like, Mussolini, wait. Futurists were like, Mussolini, sir, can you keep 40,000 bucks for my idea of a car? But it has an arm that throws bombs. So the futurists basically, like, did they predict Car Wars? The shitty tabletop role-playing game from Steve Jackson Games? My main critique with the movie is it resolves its juggling too many things, and it feels like it resolves a lot of its threads and has a nice place to end, and then realizes there's some important things left to resolve, like Batman's character arc. So it has to go on for another 20 minutes for him to finally internalize the message he was meant to learn. Womp womp. Also, why are you so slow? Did I not set you to like 1 second? Now, you did the thing. Why did you do that thing? What is going on with you? They predicted the car combat genre. They predicted Twisted Metal. I'm sure their mothers are very proud. Dave Jaffe dabbling in historical material for 2 of his games. Just like Tommy Tallarico's mother? Is Dave Jaffe? Is Tommy Tallarico's mother dabbling historical materials? What? I'm so confused. And that's okay. I love being confused, but she's very proud. Dave Jaffe or Tommy Tallarico? Okay, give me like 1 second. Like I've got too many pans in the fucking fire right now. Dave Jaffe is the Twisted Metal original God of War games. Oh no shit. But also fascist, so that sucks. Don't love that. The Doge website uses an unsecured server that anyone can edit, so it got defaced? Not only are our lives gonna be ruined, but they're gonna be ruined by fucking chumps. I hate, that's not the worst part, but it does gall me. Most importantly, he has bad opinions about video games. Well, I mean, that's unforgivable, honestly. You can't be running around having bad opinions on video games. He's a centrist debate guy that often agrees with fascists, as often those free thinker guys are. Every free thinker guy turns out to be a weird fascist guy that's not actually much of a free thinker. Fancy that. The devil, you say? His opinion of video games can be summarized as, I don't understand what this game is doing, therefore it's objectively badly designed. Fucking... He'll tweet this and have everyone dunk on him because it's often something very obvious he's failing to understand. He sounds like a goober. Like, if I'm just gonna be honest, I think he sounds like a fucking goober. Not even like a Hans Gruber goober, just a goober. Alright, let's see if this worked. Why did I decide to do it like this? God bless it. Why are you doing that? Why are you gotta be like that? Why are you doing the blinky blinkies? His last game failed so much, everyone still dunks on him for it. What was his last game? He's like John Blow? Wait, who are these people? Oh shit, he did that? He did fucking draw the sketchbook? Like, looks like a high school kid did it in his notebook? I fucking hate that game so fucking much. Oh no, it's a different one? Drawn to death? Hold on, give me a sec. I missed a bit from Hive. He's like John Blow, except instead of being a libertarian who fashions himself as an elite intellectual who tries to touch the soul of the people through his games, he's a centrist jock who tries to evoke a 12-year-old's margin doodles in his games. See, I loathe that game, and I hate the fact that it's on my fucking trophy list. Because I got the trophy for finishing the tutorial, and that means I can't get rid of the fucking thing. Ooh, I hate that drawn. I hate that drawn. That is the shittiest, possibly the shittiest game I've ever fucking played. What do you? Why do you do it like that? Game, like, what is your issue? Drawn to Life is a game about creating drawings. Drawn to Death is an ugly game that has some of the worst art of all time. It's so bad. It's such a fucking shitty game. And it's like Saint is Immortal if it had no sauce. I kind of remember the game you're talking about. Somebody high-veted the bot. The bot has been heat. I don't know why you gotta make me so sad, game. See, it doesn't... Why does it do that double... that double tap? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Besides the title and some really edgy shit, Ableism World kind of rules. Like, okay, currently I've got the, I've got the opacity tweaker for the blue screen coming through this switch here. And if you watch that switch, like, it doesn't just snap and hold. Sometimes it'll like do like 2 cycles or 3 cycles, and I don't know why. And then it just works fine. Why? God. I'm fine. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it to be for right now. I'm just gonna leave it be for right now. I'm not freaking touching it anymore. Except to move it out of the way. LVP1 logic, baby. I know. Why did I... Kronos, why did I decide to do it like this? Like, none of this is gonna be on screen anyways. I was just like, I got it in my head. I'm gonna do it like this. This is gonna be real sensible and fun. Just, it's because of the freaking collector. It's because I wanted to do a TV like the freaking in LBP1. I don't think Platinum's made a good game in a long time. And I missed a little bit of stuff about Satanism World. Let me scroll back a little bit. I mean, wait, did Platinum not do Nier Automata? Drawn to Life is a DS game about creating drawings and okay, I saw that part. I saw the part about the sauce being edgy but kind of rules. It was a ludicrous game and it's kind of cool. Okay. They did in the gameplay was the worst part of Nier Automata. Fair enough. Alright, now I do have another one of these switches over here, Kronos. So we're going to test it with the spring and see what that does. I'll be honest, like I very rarely have success with spring bolts though. Oh shit, we're at 1 hour. Okay, give me a hot. Here, let me just test this baby. Oh, that's kind of neat. I think the last top to bottom good game that they've had sole responsibility for making was back in 2013. Oh fuck. Womp womp. Yasumi Matsumoto, writer on ableism, is the head guy in Final Fantasy Tactics Ogre series, and Vagrant Story. No shit. Depending on who you ask, it's either Rising or Wonderful 101. It's kind of tricky to pull though, Kratos. Maybe like 40 was maybe the better. Yeah, 40 goes down right, really smooth. I don't know, like they both have. I feel like they both have their points. But it is over an hour, so I am going to take that break. I'm going to have a stretch, do the whole thing. I encourage everybody to get some stretching and whatnot in on your end of things. Have a sandwich, if you need one. Except for Anna, because Anna is eating gyoza, which, I'm going to be honest with you, gyoza are way better than a sandwich. But whatever it is that you need, please get it, and I'll be back in just a hot moment. Alright, I am back. I think I beat Bayonetta 1, but I don't think I was particularly good at it. I'm not good at any of the I'm not good at any of like the Flash combat games. I just kind of suck at them. See, now why are you doing that blink? Why do you blink like that? Why do you hate me so much? Why are you so filled with anger? Why does it do that? do decorations. I don't want to be fudging around with this all night. That is so weird. Like, it shouldn't be doing that. I don't know, like I could... I'm just gonna have to let it set. Oh, Jelly Beans! Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Life is treating you good, or at least as good as can be expected in this world right now. You have a new nephew. Holy shit! Congratulations. I am sure that he is a bundle of joy. A joy bundle, as it were. My brother has a second kid. This is, frankly, shocking and frightening. A humble bundle? I don't think Jilly's nephew is run on a skeleton crew of AI, so probably not a humble bundle. One would hope not, at least. Well done, me. I haven't met him yet, so he could be? I hope not. That doesn't sound cool. Are babies now run by AI? Inquiring minds want to know. Hi, Kronos, it hates me. I don't know why, but it hates me. It's a bright spot as we ride the waves of an oligarch-fueled constitutional crisis. It's the pixies. It's a wave of mutilation. I'm not enjoying it, honestly. I wish we were actually burning billionaires, honestly though. Billionaires make the best fuel. They've burned for ages. Alright, I gotta get stuff out of the way. You kinda work, so I can put you somewhere else for right now. I don't think this is anything, so that can go away. I should probably, like, label these with some notes so they'll know what they do later, but, you know, that would be sensible. This is like a dome, so... that. With maybe... How do we want to put these? Probably going down, right? So that they line up with the... They should line up with the dealy bobbers here? And then we're just going to shave off the top. Like so. I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to, but that's how it so often happens. So whatever. Fine. Fine, be that way. I don't want to work. Yo, I don't want to work either. We should start the don't want to work club. Some kind of support group for people who gotta work. I'm finding that having to work is severely impacting my life, and I kind of hate it. But doesn't the union, like, I mean, the helping the people who are actually working, and I don't want to be working, is the thing. I would like to labor for my community. I think that is enough for me. Unions are for you if you work or not. I mean, that's true. That's probably the better way to look at it. Also, I'm struggling to get to work because the uni is blocked. So I can go to work there, and at home I don't want to work. The uni's blocked. I can go to work there, but at home I don't want to work. Do you have to, like, do you have to work at home? I'm sorry if I'm being obtuse. It's real brain o'clock, so that does sometimes happen to be the case, but I feel like I'm not noodling your meaning correctly. I can't manage to get myself to study at home. Okay. That's why I spend most of my time at uni to study, and I can't go there because of the thing that got cut off, but I'm going to imagine it's the blockage that you were telling us about. Like, students are protesting the budget cuts, which is totally fine, and I fully support them. I just struggle to work at home. Okay. Now I am on the trolley. I'm understanding you completely. And I can definitely empathize. I found it quite difficult to work in my dorm room and then later at my apartment when I was at uni. I usually had to go to a coffee shop or to the computer labs where I would not work at the computer labs. I can't go there because of the blockages. Students are protesting budget cuts. Okay, so I got that part. Oh, I missed a thing from you. Okay. France will have to function with 635 million euro less, if I recall correctly. Oh, universities in France. Holy shit. That's a big fucking drop. What did I miss from Alice? Alice says, one of these days I'll play Astral Chain, which I hear is very mid, but it's got design work by one of my favorite mangaka art-wise. That's kind of cool, though. What was why do I like? Was Astral Chain a cop game? Like, was it one of the many games where you play as cops? I feel like that's a thing that I remember. It is a cop game. Why are there so many goddamn cop games? I mean, I know the answer, but I still hate it. I would like to not play as cops ever again, if possible. I would be hunky-dory with that. Why must I do everything in the most difficult way possible? Surely this is some kind of flaw in my being. Astral Chain was, wasn't that long ago, was it? Or am I... Like, I feel like that was relatively recent. Don't you want to support the Thin Blue Line? Have you considered that it's not very patriotic of you? Have you thought that in some countries they don't even have cops that come over to your house after there's been a break-in and come and say, oh yeah, there's been a break-in, let's not do shit about that. What was I thinking? I was wrong. Anna, you've convinced me. I need to go get a Punisher skull tattoo right on my tit. It was 5 and a bit years. That's not that long ago. That's recent-ish. Fucking time. Fucking time. I heard there was some some foolishness with the high prices being patriotic, and I don't know what anything is anymore, honestly. I'm done with the world. See, all these goobers, like, buying up all these eggs. What are they gonna do with all these fucking eggs? You can only eat so many fucking eggs. Like, they're not gonna be able to eat, like, 100 cartons of eggs before they go bad. Rainbow Punisher tattoo. It's so gross. I hate it so much. What just happened there? Why did you just, like... Why did you double the size of that glass? That's not... I didn't want that to happen. What if I get rid of the bevel? Higher prices are patriotic because that'll show Canada. We really showed them by paying more and getting paid the same. Our ancient nemesis, the Canadians. Honestly, our ancient nemesis, I'm pretty sure, are just ourselves. That didn't help anything. Game, what are you doing, and why do you have to be so fucking weird? Oh, I missed something from Jelly Beans. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Oh, Anna was responding to Jelly Beans. Certain somebody has that, and their life must be the most confusing thing that ever was. I'm sure they're happy with their choices. Perfectly, I love when the rich point and laugh at me while I salute the tiny decorative flags next to the $30 dozen of eggs. They're all gonna laugh at you. It'll be just like that movie Carrie. But without Sissy Spacek, which means that it's automatically worse than that movie Carrie. This is terrible. Like, this is not what I was thinking. I don't like this. Off to a bad start. And by off to a bad start, I mean, like, it's just bad. These gotta go. This is not what I needed. I think maybe we just extend the windows past the camera's range. Maybe that'll be fine. Oh my god, everything about this is so ugly. The tariff stuff is like, the most take that libs, I'm going to own you so hard, take that, as make it so European casts now cost $20,000 in America. Wait, what are European casts? Oh, cars. I mean, it's all just very goofy. Imagine back when we couldn't ghost objects to get behind things or selectively glue certain things, so we needed to use bolts. I remember those days very well. Chronos. I'm, I will eventually go back because I do like building in LVP1 sometimes, but yeah, that's real ugly energy. Since I don't live in a free country like the USA, I will not have to go to the doctor and not even be allowed to pay him. I can't even pay for medication I need. I feel so unfree. I heard somebody's putting forward a bill to make doctors uh, 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 contract workers, which seems like a wildly bad idea. Whichever dude it was that wanted to rename Greenland into Red, White, and Blue Land. Independent contractors. That's the term I was looking for. And yes. Like gig economy, but for doctors. Yes. That guy is sure putting out bills. The post that I saw about it was theorizing that the Red, White, and Blue Land is purely just like smokescreen and fluff, so that hopefully people don't notice the let's make doctors into independent contractors bill. Let me just Uber meds my doctor. Basically, yeah, and I imagine it's gonna work exactly as well as that sounds. Pretty sure red, white, and blue just makes lavender. Are you saying that he's saying that the country's a touch lavender? More right than he thinks. I think American politicians both want people to suffer and to do settler colonialism again. I mean, did we ever stop? I mean, I guess we did. We kind of stopped the settler side of the colonialism, but we've certainly been keeping the colonialism train running. And they absolutely want us to suffer, so that we don't get any fancy ideas. I would disagree that the settler side stopped. You know, not unfair. Absolutely not unfair. But we're not sending. I mean, I guess that's what I mean by the. We didn't stop colonialism, but the settler side, like, we're not sending settlers overseas. We're sending troops. Yet. Oh god. Oh god. Fucking. Yeah. Yeah, that's all sorts of. That's. I fucking fuck with that. Is the deadline. Um. Did he. Whatever, like, he says that may or may not have any kind of bearing in reality, but the deadline that he was saying was Sunday. The settlers are still nationwide existing in some form. Also, sending troops and sending settlers seems very similar when troops settle in a place. Yeah, you know, can't really argue with that. I mean, I could, but it'd be bullshit. So, I think I will not argue with that. I never noticed there's like a weird ambient air conditioner drone in this background. That's kind of neat. These should probably go up. RFK, Mr. Brainworm himself, is going to save American healthcare by checks notes, making it illegal to be Excuse me? I'm sorry, like, I clearly haven't been paying nearly enough attention, and I feel like I've been paying more attention than I have the spoons to give, but what the fuck? What is, what? What do you mean he's making it illegal to be autistic? It's so much. Anna, it's so much. That's like that one joke from Futurama. Sir, human prisons have been in full capacity ever since you declared mental illness a crime. Is that a Nixon joke? Like, is that from Robo Nixon? Because that feels very much like it's from Robo Nixon. Trump put out an RFK-backed Make America Healthy Again Act thing, and it references autism as both a thing that's not real and real when done with vaccines. So we need to get rid of the vaccines and cure the autistic people made autistic by the vaccines. I don't like. I don't. Where do you even fucking start? Again, like it's not enough that the the world is being utterly turbo fucked and our lives are being made immeasurably more difficult by the week, but that it's being done by total fucking chumps. It's like it's the insult to the injury that makes it that much fucking worse. They want to reevaluate all psychiatric medication. Wow, just it's just so much. It's so constantly so much. Where did my music go? Music save me. I wish I knew what songs Twitch would blank the audio on, because I really want to listen to some of the Oh, that's just barely enough room. That makes me honestly really kind of happy. I might almost want to raise this up a little bit. Just a touch. What is it with the fucking blinking though? I hate it. Oh shit, no. Hold on. It's gonna reflect, I think the glass panels that are directly above the screen are, they can't be glass, I don't think, because it's going to reflect when the screen is blue. But since that's going to be chroma keyed, it'll be like the reflection is blue, but the image on the screen is just going to be whatever insert footage I use for my video. The second reason I can't go to the United States. Oh god, yeah, I would worry about being able to get any medications while you're there. There's also a rather revealing thing that, like, we need to make young Americans more healthy because then they can't claim health reasons for why they can't be signed up for the troops. You know, I always, one of my major complaints about, like, cartoon and comic book villains, you know, and the dystopias that they create, and I always kind of felt like, but like, who would want to make that? I could see, like, making that by accident, you know, like, they had a big plan, but their plan, you know, was hinging on, like, fascism, so they ended up creating Apocalypse World. And who could believe, like, Darkseid? Like, how would a guy like that live his day? He wants to make, you know, Fire and Brimstone Apocalypse World. And I, you know, so they kind of disregarded those characters. And yet here we are. Let's make America, make people more healthy by removing vaccines. Also, here's a bleach enema. A thing is that I learned in real life as I grow up more and more is that often these over-the-top versions actually match up. Because yes, these people are real often. I was living in a fantasy utopia, clearly. Oh, Soup! Lovely to see you. It is a pleasure as always. I hope that you are well tonight. I hope that you're well all the time. Very glad my brain did not wait an additional hour to remind me that today is in fact Friday. There's in fact a stream tonight. Womp womp. Soup, I'm glad that you're here, even if it's just for, like, a bit. You are always welcome. It is always lovely to have you. I hope that you're relatively well. Can we just come here to do bits? Do you think I would stop you? Do you think I could? I do not have that granularity of control. This is the first time I've forgotten there's a stream on. So I feel like you've got a lot going on in your life. I appreciate it greatly, more than I really can explain, that you devote that amount of mental space. But I couldn't dream of being miffed at you that you forgot. Like, it happens. I'm the anti-bit joker. Are you though? Are you? Now, the real question about the state of play, did they discuss LBP4? Was there any mention of LBP4? Well, I would love to know why it does that fucking blink. I hate it so much. It shouldn't do it. It shouldn't do that. LPP4 will never happen. You know? Yeah. It's just blue screening. I mean, you're not wrong. I just despise it. Like, so, because the issue here, Anna, is that, like, I'm going to be using this for a video set, and I'm going to be, like, doing chroma key when the screen is blue. So, if the screen blinks on like that, that means I'm going to have to be inserting, like, 0.3 seconds of footage just for that blink. And I hate it so much. Oh no! I hope that you have a lovely day at work. Thank you so much for dropping by. I love you too. Please stay safe. Just in general. And give a big hug to everyone in the family from me. Let them know that I remember them. And I remember them young. So it's weird that they're having fucking kids. They need to stop. If you're standing immobile in front of the screen, couldn't you extend the cropping in some way? I don't know why I just like did the big there like I was gonna shove down your throat, but it's not so much, it's not a cropping issue. It's that like the screen comes on and off. So like I would need to be putting footage in for each blink, basically. Like the cropping part of it is, that's like no issue at all. The screen needs to turn on like blue and stay blue. And when it turns off, it needs to turn off and stay turned off. But if it goes on, off, that's what puts me into a bit of an issue. And I wish I understood, like, just why it was doing that. And part of the reason is because I'm, like, dead set on doing this the old-fashioned way, which is not the optimal way to do this. Like, I could do this so much easier just if I was using my regular techniques. Oh, congratulations on the win, by the way. And Supum, if they skipped straight to LBP5, I would laugh so much. I am not gonna lie, Silksong Believers believing that it's now a Switch exclusive game that's coming out next Direct because of the cake is very funny. I mean, the LBP kids who were like convinced we were gonna get LBP4 because they had a purple controller on like an LBP page, it's very much the same energy. If I were in charge of LBP5, the plot would be figuring out what the hell happened to LBP4. That would be fucking great. People, wait, oh, I missed a bit. People creating QAnon but for video games is so funny. I mean, we'll never get Duke Nukem Forever any day now. Oh, we will get Duke Nukem Forever any day now. Anna says, I understand doing things the wrong way. I'm currently drawing a bunch of custom lab equipment in a FreeCAD because I need precise vector graphics and can't find any open source packs that could help me. I kind of get that enough to know that it seems like an awful lot of work. Help me, I've got an idea. Silksong's gonna be canceled in like 2 years. It's never gonna be canceled. Like they've got to have it going forever. All right, like, what if we? What if we... Okay, don't be goofy now. I need you to not be goofy. Why are you doing that? People be like, no, Silksong is actually hidden in the core of the earth alongside the mold people and the magma lake. Why are you blinking like that? I need you to not do that. Please stop. God, this fucking thing hates me, and I don't know why. The Digimon game was... Why do you gotta be like this? I'm so sad. What are you... Oh, I know what the problem is, because I'm a freaking goober. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. So lost. I'm so fucking confused. I know it's still flashing. I know it's still flashing. Fuck me. Everything is fucking pain, okay? I hate it. I hate it so much. Crumbs. My brain is just fucking broken. State of play that happened made me very confused because I didn't hate it like every other state of play. Read what you're reading for me. Hold on a second. Wait, Magma Lake, got that. Digimon game that was announced the state of play was in dev for 10 years. Announced, and people thought it was cancelled, and it was both announced and they showed gameplay. So, I mean, does that mean that Silksong could come out? Is that what we're going with? It's more real than Silksong. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to work out that way. It kind of fucking did. Alright, so if he's invisible, That must mean that So, what we do, as one does, first off, let's make this inverted, which is not going to save things, but, you know. And then we're going to take you. No, not you. Come here! Hudson, come here! Fucking fuck. Why is everything a fuck? I swear to God. You come here. Dude, the emitter. Good. Okay. Good. Wonderful. And then there's so much goddamn fucking logic on this thing. I hate it. Alright, so what is operating now? Is it you? It's you. So you can go here. I want to ask the question, but at this point, it would be rude and unnecessary. Please ask it. Just ask it and be done. Okay, you come up, your lights are on, this is good. Now you blink again. Why do you blink like that? Why do you do it like that? You shouldn't, there should be no blinking. It should, it's only getting emitted once. What the fuck? Why? Game, what did I do? What did I fucking do? That you gotta be like this. It's senseless. Honestly, like, using the pinwheel was the first fucking mistake. There was no need to do it like that. I just wanted a bunch of shit to trigger off the same fucking switch. Shouldn't be that hard. Wouldn't it have made more sense to make the LBP logic bigger to spread out the logic? I'm gonna be 100% honest, that's not a rude question. There's a fairly simple answer. And the answer is that this is the only way that I know how to do LBP1 logic. That's really just it. I know a couple of logic switches. They're not great, but like they usually work in a pinch. I think this is the first time that I've used the pinwheel. But otherwise, like I just really don't know other styles. You can hold on a second. You sometimes fix a one-shot issue by hooking it up to a counter that counts to 1 and never resets. You can sometimes fix a one-shot issue by hooking it up to a counter that counts to 1 and never resets. I did not have my break, unless you meant like a psychotic break, which I did not have. Haven't had one for a while, but I do feel kind of cagey, so I'm gonna take the break. While you're here, I'm going to go to bed. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It means a lot. I know that you need your sleep, but I appreciate that you spent some of your wake hours with us. Please please have a wonderful rest and only the best dreams. And give your cats a hug for me. tend to schedule my psychotic breaks on off days anyway. I I have, well, I mean, I talked about it in my video, but I haven't had a period of delusion, um, or kind of sort of hallucinations since I started HRT. So, like, you know, that's pretty cool. Really happy about that. Um, I might have to scrap all this, but I do want to go on my break, so I'm gonna take it. I sent a track in a DM if you want to give it some of it a listen. I would love to do that. Also, that reminds me, before I go on my break, really quick, because I forgot to mention this. Soup, I watched some of the video. I want to watch all of it because it's actually pretty interesting. But I can see what they're doing with the technique. It is very similar to mine. I like it a lot. Remain surprised that I don't see it more often, since it's relatively easy to set up in like user-generated content games like this. But yeah, kind of sort of hallucinations is so fucking relatable. It hurt to hear. I'm sorry, Anna, but you understand the feeling at least. So that does mean a thing to me. But I do need to take the break, so I'm gonna take it right now. Which reminds me, I'm gonna ask you something when I come back, so I'll do that when I come back. All right, I have returned. Thing I wanted to ask you, Supam, was, um, do you know if there is a way to check what um, tracks get muted by uh, by Twitch? I know there's a couple of tracks that it will kill the volume on in the VODs, but I'd kind of like to be able to use some music that's not the int music sometimes. Holly, it was lovely having you here tonight. I hope that you sleep very well. I hope that you have wonderful dreams, and I hope that you wake up very well rested and refreshed. You don't think so? Okay. That's fair. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. It's no problem. Not wanting to post just bad news, but man, I want to leave this currently. It's April, right? April's the big day? Or at least you're going to be settled in by the end of April. You need better titles and keywords on your videos to improve searchability and accessibility. I'll be honest with you 100%. I give exactly zero hoots about what's it called? ESO? EOS? Any of that? Like, I got the way that I do things. I've got things arranged, so I know what my playlists are, and SEO. Don't die! I promise you, Kronos, the last thing I am planning on doing is dying. Between March and April. So why did it's something, it's about that trigger. Why are you, like, do you need a wider range, maybe? Is it that the range is too... It's hard to find specific videos, although I already know where to go. Nah. Alright, what are you looking for? I think genuinely the best way to find out what music is banned is to do a stream entirely dedicated to music in question. So it's not an issue when the stream gets muted. Then go back to the Twitch VOD and find out which songs did. Nothing as I know where to go. Just others maybe searching and completely miss your good content. I mean, that is a possibility. I don't know. I'm very much obstinate. I'm very obstinate. For context, the former Secretary of State on Disability Issues in Portugal, who is blind, and is now an MP for the opposition party in Parliament, was giving a speech in Parliament, and several fascist MPs where she was speaking were calling things like freak and you look dead, and currently there's a whole thing where the government parties are going, well, we totally don't support this ableist views, but we're going to do nothing to punish the fascist MPs that did it. I hate that. I fucking hate that. It's no biggie if you're not fussed about reaching more people. I've never really been super focused on, like, getting numbers. There's, like, There's sometimes with some of my videos, like, it does sting a little bit, but I kind of realize it's the nature of the beast from the way I've done things. Fun fact, my tower defense videos, YouTube somehow picked up the piano Vocaloid track amidst all the sound effects and demonetized the video. Fucking YouTube. Why do you get stuck there? Why does this hate me so much? I miss playing it. I never imagined that'd be the case. Okay, so Opioid 1 is too fast. I wonder how many people out there found my tower defense level truly fun if it were its own game. I mean, it did have a fairly large number of plays, didn't it? Why do you get stuck? Like, why does it... What is the malfunction here? Why is it just that one arm of the pinwheel? I used a bit of SEO, so if you wanted some help, let me know. I definitely will. Although by this point, like, I do have well over 1,000 videos on that channel, so it would have to be something like I changed going forward as opposed to trying to go back and fix things. It's wild that you get stuck like that. What if I turn off the friction? I don't know that that would help, but it might. I feel like I said this multiple times in chat. You could choose to start doing PC game dev any dang time of the week, and I really do think you would do excellent by every possible metric. I agree with that. I undersign that the thing. Brain, please. I know it's 2 hours 16 minutes in the stream, but you gotta work with me, Brain. Like, you gotta help a little bit. This is cruelty. Like, I don't know why it's gotta be so freaking hard. Why you gotta be like this? Oh, is it because you're not, like, perfectly flat? Is that the issue? Have we found an issue? Transmisic level logic. Honestly, this is what we're all saying. Oh, you're like... How are you clipping through the glass? How are you doing that? That's not supposed to happen. And why is it only that one wheel? Oh my god! I hate it so much. Reminds me, I did pick up another RPG Maker program since it was free. And oh yeah, I made a whole Tumblr post about that because it's a version I personally mess around with a decent amount and would recommend. I did see that there was a free dealie. Okay, well it's not getting stuck anymore. So that's a start. That's good. Now if we increase this range, I've yet to do anything with any of them though, so who knows how long, who knows when I'll take that first step. Kronos, we will all be waiting for you when you do. You will have my support. I hope that I speak for others in the community, but like, I've got a lot of faith in your ability. And you blink again. Why? Why do you do the blinkies? You should not be doing any blinkies. Also, I finally have some things set up for when I arrive in France. Not gonna lie, I'm just hyped to be leaving soon. Shit is getting really bad. I'm counting the days. What if we increase these to 8? I second that, but at the same time, I hope you and I feel this pressure to start learning before you're ready because of us. Don't worry about that. I've been wanting to make a game since LBP2. wavelength, but... Now, why does it take... Oh, for one thing, these should be set to like 1. They should be very fast. Soup says, because it's getting fucking ridiculously awful, is Portugal from what you've been telling us? Yes. I believe, unless something has changed, that Portugal is the awful of topic, awful of note at the moment. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't be doing it like this. I feel like the idea is very cute. I like the concept, but it is just not doing what I need it to do. Which sucks. I hate it, but I think I might have to say, if I want this to be functional as a set, I might just need to do this regular old style. It's any consolation, I like the circle switch. So damn cool to switch. Like, it's a really neat switch. It was in the I actually had to go back to one of my videos to check it, but it was in the advanced logic kit that the LittleBigPlanet Central, that crew put together. It's just like, there's something funny about the way I've got the timing of it set up, or something, that it's just like not working it the way that I need it to work. Oh, you mean this? You mean this circle switch here? Oh, I love this. Yeah, this is neat. All right, let's take the coward's way out. Just do frickin' microchips. I hate it, but it do be necessary. I can play around with the other logic at some other time. And maybe I can get that to work like as a side project, but just not this time. Let's see. So we're gonna want selector. Alice says, I just have family in the French Basque country that have an apartment there they're willing to lease to me. I have an uncle who's apparently for a long while had construction deals with the French government. He retired and sold off the company, but his son is opening up an outsourcing call center, and they're paying weirdly good money for a call center job. I do have the, I was gonna say excitement, and yes, excitement does work, but it's not the word that I want. Alright, So that's going to be for the piston. That'll make it go up and down. While it's up, we need to have the collector on screen. So there's that. And the light bulbs are going to be on. We want an OR gate for that. The conveyor is going to be invisible, so we have the OR gate for that. Then we hit it again, and the collector is going to be invisible, and the glass is going to be invisible. And I think that's all we need. You come down to here. All right. So you come up, the lights are on, glass is visible, hit it again, blue screen, hit it again, collector's back on the screen, and hit it again. Oh, right. So, I'm going to change part of that. And what we're going to change is, we're going to toss in a NOT gate. Try that again. Comes up. Turn the collector off. Turn the collector back on. Goes down. And I think we might actually take this NOT gate here and use this for the fairy lights so that they're always on. That they're only off when... So then, what do you do? Do you not do really anything? I guess, like, you don't need to, though, right? One weird thing, if you ever need a dentist, my old one moved around there, and she's literally the best practitioner I've ever had. Oh, that's fucking slick. It's off. Collector's back on, the lights are on, and it goes down. Fuck me sideways. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so fucking much. 5 minutes. It was just 5 minutes. That's all it took. LBP1 logic, I love you, but I hate you. Y'all can just sit over there and just not bother me for a hot minute. Kronos, I think we could do some sound effects now. I nearly fell asleep in a chair while she was doing dental work on me, and not because of any meds. Just like that relaxing? I love that. It sounds fantastic. Now let's see. I guess we put the chip here. Now, I guess we're using angle sensors or rotation sensors, Kronos? I've never really used these before. The dentist I go to are pretty damn good too. Slept pretty well while they removed all my wisdom teeth. Well, wait. I want to check here for a second, Kronos. I just need to check here for a second. Like, they sedated you, right? Like, you were under anesthesia. Tell me your ass wasn't awake when they were taking out your wisdom teeth. More importantly, tell me that your brain wasn't awake. I was awake enough to feel the vibrations of the tooth being removed. That makes any sense? That sounds terrible. Switch 1, 2, or 3 when it hits the tag sensor. Okay. Add another switch sound when the rotation sensor moves clockwise. You got that, like, really booming sound from the, spring bolt? And then... for when it's going clockwise. Where's the... Is it on-off? The switches are an on-off? Because I know which ones you mean, but I can't remember where they are. Mechanisms. Yeah, there you go. I think I'll use switch 1 for there. This is just like testing it out, just seeing what it sounds like. It's actually not so bad. Oh, it's just on all the time. Hate that. Hate that. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I can go with that. Back over here, because I'm gonna need some stuff in here. We're gonna want the... need the AND gate. And while it is but also while we are in the range of the sensor, and we're gonna have to fix where that is. Go me, forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably move the camera a little bit, but cool. There's that. New Sonic Racing game by the team is the most recent initial D racing game. I didn't make an initial D's nuts, so I'm really proud of myself there. I think that you should all congratulate me for not saying that. It makes me so happy, Anna, like that. I'm glad you got such a kick out of that. They had such energy when they unveiled LBP3 for the first time. It's sad that that wasn't normal. Oh wait, previous game was by Sumo Digital, which is, well, currently exploding. Wait, the previous Initial D game or the previous Sonic game? And that, I apologize if that sounds like a completely absurd question, but I honestly don't know. Previous Sonic racing game. No shit. I honestly had no idea. What did Sonic do to deserve that? Like, that's not fair to hedgehogs and other spiny creatures. Sumo actually made a lot of neat racing games. Outrun 2, 2006 were made by them, and that game is amazing. No fucking shit. Honestly, that might be like the most surprising thing I heard tonight. He committed several felonies, though mainly it was tax evasion. Wait, Sonic? Was he hiding all his money in chili dogs? I don't know, like, Sumo's always going to be the, drop the ball on LBP, and also, Texas Chainsaw Company to me. That may not be fair, but it is true. Snake Pass was them. I don't know anything about it, though, honestly, and that's not their fault. Like, it just was one of those games that came out when I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to games. We should have seen it coming after those pictures of him hanging out with Yoshi Surface. Yoshi P was Sonic hanging out with Yoshi P? Yoshi from Mario. Thanks for the clarification, Alice. I would have never guessed. You give someone a lot of flack, but it's clear they aren't talentless. And it seems like their issues were less with talent and more with management. LBV was a decent attempt, but it was obviously treated as a one and done. And that's like a big part of the issue with it. Like, it needed more care, and it needed more time. I don't think Sonic would hang out with Yoshi Koreans. With Yoshi, Koreans are more homophobic, and that's why Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have a lot of queer content. P. I mean, I could see Sonic beating him up. I feel like that would be a thing that Sonic could do. Never looked up those tweets. Might as well check now. Can you all stop being funny and interesting for a bit? I need to work. In this house? I'm afraid I can't promise that. We'll try our best, but I figured you were joking. Don't worry, hon. I know you wouldn't be mean like that. I have to remember, how did we set this up? Like, there's a really good technique that Comfer uses. For sound, and I always forget like how he does it. I think it's like this. And then you get the thunk here. See how this works. You're gonna have to be where we can actually see you. So you're gonna have to come over here. Sumo Digital also works a lot as an outsourcing dev house, which means they hire workers on good stuff like Hitman 1 and 2, and also the Wizard Transphobia open world game. Hate that. I mean, I guess you gotta go where the money is, but, like, kinda wish they didn't. Why did you know Thunk? It has a real life timer for crafting? I hate that. I'm trying to get the thunk, like, when it stops moving. And I forget how Comfer had it set up. Wait, maybe it's not supposed to be inverted. Oh, that's the problem. I think I found it. Yep, there you go. Yep. Yep. I can't believe you have to wait 10 minutes in real life to craft. Like, that is just... Never gonna forget that one IGN review of Hogslop, which boiled down to, the game is hot garbage, but I'm a Harry Potter fan, so 8 out of 10. What the fuck? What sad sack piece of shit wrote that? That's just pathetic. That's not what you wanted to do. I had it downloaded from a site from the seas ready to play it. When I saw his peak slop, I went, I'm not doing this. Like, besides Transphobia, it's just another one of those games. Fuck it! Why do I... Oh, that's why. Oh, you silly girl. You wander around, grab 10 things, defeat an MMO raid of anti-Semitic stereotypes, repeat. I don't think I need any of that in my life. I'm like 100% certain I don't need any of that energy in my life. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's fine. But maybe it's better here. Also, I wonder, any of my visually focused folks, with an eye to visual aesthetics and colors, the green and blue, like, I like the way the blue is looking, but I'm not 100% sold on the green in the glass. It's by, I believe, the same people that made Ableism Max game, which is kind of just open world slop. Okay. You thought it looked really nice? Alright. Like, I can go with it. I just wonder, like, this part here in particular, like, the green up here is, it feels fine, but, like, I wonder if I should use a different color for this bit. Purple, maybe? Give that a shot. Let me just try with one of them. Nope, wrong one. It looks like it might fade a little bit too much. Like, you can't really... Well, unless maybe I use a different purple. Let's try over here. Because that's kind of a soft purple, like... This one's a much bolder. It doesn't seem to take purple very well. So that might not be an option. I think just to be able to see the background a little bit better. Because without the opacity tweaker, like, you can't see the background at all. I mean, I guess you kinda can. If you take off the stickers, you kinda can. The red looks kind of nice. It's almost got a purple look to it. I know we're getting really close to 3 hours. I might go like a little bit over tonight. Partially because we spent so much time getting screwed by the LBP1 logic. In part because I'm not in a rush to go to sleep. I know, right? It is the rarity of overtime. It is Friday, but like, that means I still work tomorrow. Oh, I totally work fucking weekends, yo. My days off are Monday, Wednesday. And it sucks. I hate it. No bedtime, we're gonna stay up all night. I mean, some of y'all might, but I'm not. I don't know what you're doing with your lives, but... I assume you cannot get more free days? Well, like, so here's the thing. I probably could. Like, if I went to my boss and was just like, look, I can't do 40 hours a week. I'm not built for it. I need to be on, like, like, 4 days on, 3 days off kind of thing. I probably could get that. But I don't think I would be able to take the hit to my paycheck. Because that would be losing, like, I don't know, figure, hold on a second. That'd be losing 38,000 out of my paycheck if I lost 4 days a month. Like, that's, I can't. I'm not sure. Like, unions are weird in Japan. Like, there's a general union that honestly, like, doesn't seem to do an awful lot. And companies have, like, internal unions, which doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's by company, and like, the union stews are part of management, which is like, how does that even fucking work? I guess I had a student explain to me once, because he was a union stew, and he was actually, like, he was a really good guy. I liked him a lot. He ended up quitting his job and was doing volunteer work in, I think, Honduras, which was wild because he was not a young dude. He wasn't super old either. Like, he was prime career age and was just, I don't know if I had anything to do with that, but he did mention a lot of the stuff that, like, we had spent the last couple of years discussing in classes as part of the reason why he made that decision, so I was touched and flattered. But he was, like, a part of management, and he was a union stew, and I'm just like, how does that even fucking work? Basically, a lot of countries require by law for unions to be in the company council as a workers' rep thing. Okay. But it doesn't, like, it doesn't seem like, or it didn't seem like, I should look it up and educate myself, but, like, it didn't seem like they functioned like a union. Like, I don't know really what they did. But it's like, I couldn't see them calling a strike or anything like that. So in some countries, instead of unions, the labor rep are called workers' councils. There's a separate mechanism where it's more like a workers, well, council inside a specific company. And there's separate things from unions. My dad is one, okay. At any rate, like, it does feel like, the days of the crab boat are probably well in the past at this point. I don't think anybody's going to be taking over the ship for socialism. I should read that manga. Like, I remember reading about it in the paper ages and ages back. I think it's called, like, Crab Boat. It's about, like, a workers' revolt on a crabbing ship. Like a factory ship. You thought I meant red. Oh no, okay, so first off, it wasn't a new manga. And it was in the English language edition. They had a dude who would just do, like, he had, like, a short column on kind of like whatever manga he felt like talking about that day. But it wasn't necessarily, like, any kind of new thing. I found out about, like, a couple of kind of weird manga that way. Kind of like a manga critic, yeah. Like Jay Sherman? everyone knows and loves Jay Sherman. It's where I heard about, what was it called? Yoshiko Heiki, I think? The one about, like, where they... It was like a giant robot manga, except instead of giant robots, they had, like, bioengineered giant high school girls that the pilots, like, their heads opened up and it was all like, it was like a giant robot cockpit in their skull. It was real weird. It went a lot of fucking places. Kaneko-sen, that's the one. And I have not seen Senkoro. I do not know what Senkoro is. It's a lot. Like, I ended up putting it down because it felt, well, honestly, it felt real fucking pervy. There's like a fairly extended part in, I think, like the second or third volume where they're just all naked, and like the conceit, I guess, is that, well, they're not real high school girls, so it's okay, but it's like, that's totally not fucking okay. So yeah, there's like, it's real fucking weird. Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Kaneko-sen. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. The Crab Cannery Ship. 29 short story by Japanese author Takichi Kobayashi, which was first serialized in the May and June 1929 issues of the communist literary magazine Senki. In September the same year, it was released as a standalone book by the Senki Company. The book was banned by it was banned by government censors, yes. And it did get made into a manga. And I wanted to read it, but I have not. Not me explaining that the... Oh wait, there's two more things that I missed. Oh! Senkoro is a series of anime films basically about one guy. There's a new one coming out soon. What's the, like, what's the gimmick on them? Oh, Scoofmaster! How you doing? It's lovely to see you. I don't know how much longer we're going to be on tonight, but it was really nice seeing you. How you doing tonight? It's a really good track. Like, I really, really like it. They're very vibe-focused kind of films. You're fantastical. Okay, I mean, that sounds very positive. Well, we actually got it to work. I didn't even realize Senko Roll 2 came out until like 5 minutes ago when I googled it. I've been working on my Doom mod. Good luck with that. I hope that it works really well. Alice says, but my dad is the workers' council leader in the local hospital. He gets a desk in the main building in the hospital and answers calls by members of the council that's like a union are paying members and puts those demands to the hospital council since as a worker rep, this is a difference between a union and a workers' council. Workers' councils have automatic rep in any company's leadership council. Okay. It feels like something that could get co-opted by management if they're not careful. Well, it was lovely to see you, and that's actually perfect timing, because pretty soon I'm going to have to be putting a ribbon on the stream. But take care of yourself, stay safe out there, and hopefully we will see you again in the future. I want to, before we wrap, like, I want to get those lights set back up again. And I'd like to do at least that much with, with a bit of old school logic, so good thing you have all these ribbons, otherwise these streams would never end. I should throw the ribbons out, if that's the case. Let's see, it's basically a case-by-case thing where some worker councils are very combative, and them having access in the council of the company means that the combativeness can be extra explosive and are sometimes co-opted. There's also fights between them and unions, but that can be just due to politics fights. Okay. Triangles, why you gotta be like this? Why can you never just grid like normal things, like normal people? Whenever I hear the word politics, my mind always visualizes a man in a suit arguing with another man in a suit, and sometimes a single man in a suit arguing with himself. I mean, you're not, strictly speaking, wrong? Where's the output on this dang thing? Yo, just give me my fucking output. I got things to do. I gotta go to sleep. It looks like a picture from WikiHow. It's kind of funny though. Besides the labor explosion, with the politics. Most WikiHow pictures are outsourced to like the Philippines and Vietnam. Oh, exploitation, not explosion. That's my fault. And I didn't know that about WikiHow, and I hate that. But I understand they demand the artists make the pictures fast. WikiHow? Why you gotta be like that? You ain't gotta be like that. People have crunched for WikiHow pictures, which is kind of wild to say. Yeah, like that's definitely not a thing I would have expected. Alright, I think the basics of this set are done. This still needs decorating, and I think it still needs probably some ambient sound effects, but I think it's usable from a whatchamacallit standpoint. You know, the whatchamacallit. From a video standpoint. So that's kind of cool. I think this will be what I use for my jumping flash slash exit 8 video, which will come out after the no beta video, which means it might be a while, but you know. God, I need to bite the bullet and just do the fucking no beta video and be done with it. In the empty room, straight up watching my call it? What? Alright. Thank you. Thank all of you for the stream. It definitely made the rather frustrating building experience a lot smoother and more enjoyable. Monday will be Isaac, a Risk of Rain. We're not going to be starting Ruiner until March, so it's going to be like rando stuff from here until then, which is kind of, I don't know, I feel some kinds of ways about that, but I don't know that I want 3 long-form games, even if they weren't very long-form, in 1 month. I feel like we'll just burn through things too quickly. But that's something that we could talk about more behind the scenes. I think for the moment, we're pretty good to go here. So I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you're getting all of the hydration and electric eels that you need. Especially you, Soup, down there in the southern hemisphere where it is super hot. Make sure that you're getting in at least 1 meal a day. Doesn't have to be great food. It can be trashy, but it does have to be food. Now, I hope you get more than 1 meal, and I hope that some of those meals are very substantive and nutritious, but I've been there. I'm not going to yell at you as long as you eat something. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation will allow. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important, you have value. You have people out there who love you, who are rooting for you, want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. And I'm one of those people, but I am only one of those people. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at Disco About. So for me, Disco, here in Tokyo. To all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, Thank you. Arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.